You never get a second chance to make a first impression. You probably heard this advice when meeting a new person, right? Well, it also applies to the sales page for your online course. After all, you have something no one else can offer, a unique set of experiences, knowledge, and skills, and you want that to come across as soon as someone hits your sales page, so they'll buy from you. No pressure at all, right? In case you're tuning into my channel for the first time, hi there. I'm Risa Murgatroyd, and I've coached and supported tens of thousands of entrepreneurs, from side hustlers to seven-figure empires, on how to grow their online businesses. And I'm widely considered one of the top online course experts in the world. That's why in this video, I'm gonna walk you through creating a killer sales page for your course, one that's gonna stand out in a sea of online courses flooding the market. But before we really get going, what exactly is an online course sales page? Simply put, it's a dedicated web page designed to provide detailed information about your online course with the specific goal of getting visitors to sign up. Simple, right? Well, wait, not so fast. There's so much more to this than meets the eye. Because to turn visitors into customers, you need to remind your prospective customers of the problem they're facing. Clearly demonstrate that you have a solution to that problem. Prove that you're the one to help them alleviate that problem because you've done it. And show them how much brighter life looks like after the problem is solved. Sure, I could go on and on about how you also have to convince them that your price point is a steal for the value you provide, as well as overcoming their hesitations and objections. But ultimately, a high converting sales page comes down to telling a convincing story and doing it fast. Because here's the thing, you have just one goal with your sales page: to show your prospects that you are the best person to solve their problem, that your course is the one that they need to succeed. In our world of ultra short attention spans, doing this is no small feat, and you absolutely need to know who you're talking to. Which is why the first key to a successful online course sales page is to define your target audience, because you can't convert visitors into customers if you don't know exactly who they are and what they're looking for. So start by asking yourself, what is it exactly that they're struggling with? How is that affecting their life? How old are they? What type of work do they do? Where do they spend their time online? What other solutions might they have tried before? What are they willing to sacrifice to solve this problem? Answering these simple questions will go a long way to writing a sales page that gets your prospects to say yes to you. Remember earlier when I said you never get a second chance to make a first impression? Well, your headline, which is the second critical element you need, is the online course sales page equivalent of that first impression. So think of your headline as the first bold statement that captures the essence of your course, grabs attention, and convinces visitors to read on to discover all the features and benefits of what you're offering. Basically, this is your one chance to convince a casual visitor to read on, so make it count. Your headline needs to speak directly to the visitor, state that you have the answer to their problem or the solution they're looking for, get as specific as possible, and create hope that this transformation will improve their life in some way, no matter how big or how small. So let's examine a few real-world examples, starting with my signature program, the Experience Product Masterclass, or EPM. The headline for EPM is Skyrocket Your Income with the new kind of high-impact online course, guaranteed. Now, I don't mean to brag or anything, but I'd say this headline nails all 4 criteria. It speaks directly to the visitor, people who want to create an online course that skyrockets their income. It speaks to 2 of the biggest reasons why people haven't created an online course yet. They're not sure if they can make money with it, and they don't know if it'll be impactful. It's specific and generates intrigue. Instead of just saying online course, we say new kind of high impact online course. And people think, what's this new kind of course they're talking about? I want to learn more. And it shows how the Experience Product Masterclass will improve their life, creating an online course they'll profit from, guaranteed. So this headline does the one thing a great headline needs to do: keep people on the page wanting to learn more. Let's say you have an online course that helps busy professionals meal prep for a week so they can make faster, healthier meals for their families. Your headline could be something like, "Escape the takeout trap, the busy person's blueprint to quick and healthy home-cooked meals for your family in just 4 weeks or less." This headline addresses a common problem busy families face, relying too much on takeout. Or maybe you have a yoga course that helps moms transform their lives from the comfort of their homes. Your headline could be something like, "Transform your body and mind in just 10 minutes a day, the ultimate home yoga program for busy, overworked moms." Now, this headline addresses a major problem moms face: a lack of time. Hope this is starting to make sense. So, how can you really nail your headline? You need to write a lot of them, and I mean a lot. So much more than you think is necessary. I'm talking like 10, 20, even 50 of them. And this is how you iterate and iterate and iterate until you land on the best one. All right, now that you've raised some eyebrows with your headline, it's time to draw in your prospects a little bit further. And you've only got mere seconds to do that. I'm talking about the third crucial element of your sales page: your subheadline or subhead. Your subhead also has one job: get your visitors to keep reading down the page. It needs to be super tight and clear while specifically stating the value your course has to offer and compelling your visitors to learn more. No big deal, right? Let's head back to the Experience Product Masterclass. Our subhead says, "A proven 12-week program to validate, create, launch, and successfully sell your very own experience product. The new kind of high-profit course taking the world by storm." Now, this nails the value of the Experience Product Masterclass, that in just 12 weeks or less, you'll have a successful online course out into the world. And not just any old online course, but an experience product, the new kind of course taking the world by storm. You see, most people creating online courses teaching other people how to create online courses, I know that's a mouthful, they're focusing on content. So our focus on experiences is what sets us apart. Now, my question to you is, what's yours? What's the unique value proposition that makes your course stand out from your competitors? Include that in your subhead. Let's go back to the meal prep example. Your subhead might be something like, "Great time-saving meal prep strategies that'll turn you into the home cooking hero your family deserves." And for the yoga example, you could go super succinct and intriguing with something like, "Become a healthier, calmer you from the comfort of your living room." Hopefully, this is becoming clearer and clearer. Drop me a quick comment below if it is. Now, here's where so many course creators go wrong. They think, "Oh, I know my course inside out, and I've got a solid headline. Let me whip up a subhead real quick." After all, it's just one short phrase or sentence, right? Well, as Mark Twain once said, "I didn't have time to write you a short letter, so I wrote you a long one." How very true. It takes so much more time and effort to get to simplicity, to take this confused, tangled mess of ideas in your head and to be able to clearly communicate and articulate that to your audience. I get it. But at the same time, having a clear, simple, and attention-getting message is more important now than it has ever been in the history of business. It's really the only way to stand out among so much noise. So when it comes to really nailing your subhead, give your visitors a sense of ease and match the outcome with the feeling they'll get by taking your course, like skyrocketing your income with a high-impact online course, becoming a hero to your family, or transforming your body and mind no matter how busy and overwhelmed you are. Got it? Of course you do. I had no doubt. Now it's time to turn your attention to the fourth element of your sales page, an eye-catching and relevant hero image. Now, this step is optional, but it can go a long way to breaking up your copy so that it doesn't feel like a traditional long-form sales page. Conveying a tangible benefit to a digital product by using a product mock-up, making a more personal connection with your prospects, or getting people to watch your video. So let's take a look at each of these approaches. You can add a high quality, relevant, and high contrast image behind your headline and subhead, like Clutter-Free does here. You want to make sure your image isn't so busy that it distracts from your headline and subhead. You also want it to contrast with the font color you're using. Another way to use a hero image is a product mock-up. Since online courses are digital, doing this can give an important boost to the perceived value of your course. You show and tell as opposed to just telling. We do this on our summary sales page, and this is the shorter version of our longer sales page that we use on our live workshops and webinars. Now, instead of a hero image here at the top, we include product mock-ups for each individual component of the Experience Product Masterclass. Now, this breaks up the sales page while also helping prospects visualize each module and what they'll get to learn, do, and achieve as they make their way through our course. Now, if you're the face of your business and the core instructor for your course, I'd consider adding a photo of yourself, not in some kind of look at me, I'm so hot kind of way. I'm talking about a friendly photo that'll build rapport with your students before they even hit the first module in your course. Now, the key here is to make sure your photo gives off a casual, relatable vibe that makes your prospects think, hey, they seem nice or cool or interesting. I think I'll like them. Take emotional eating expert Isabel Foxen-Duke, who offers courses in master classes to women who've tried everything when it comes to their diet. Here, she's giving a piece of cake the side eye. This image is playful and fun, while also fitting perfectly with the promise of her course, to stop fighting food. It definitely stands out in a sea of stock photo hero images. And finally, if your sales video is a key part of your page, consider adding a screenshot from your video to get people to watch. Whatever you do with your hero image or any image on your sales page, make sure you don't do something like this. Lol. I especially love how the one thing that stands out is the Find Us on Facebook button. Now, element 5 is optional, but I definitely recommend it, and that's adding a sales video. This does take a bit of work, but if you're the instructor, this is a great way to make your course feel more personal while showcasing the quality of the content prospective customers can expect. Not only that, but some of your visitors may not have the time, patience, or attention span to sift through your entire sales page. So give them the goods right there at the top. No, not like that. Just be yourself in your sales video, lol. One thing, when you're first getting started, you don't have to overthink it. All you need is some catchy background music and either you speaking direct to camera or over animated slides to take the pressure off needing to be great on camera. Canva is a solid option for slide templates, or you can use Keynote or PowerPoint. I'd actually recommend checking out Upwork or Fiverr for video editors that can put something together for you. Now, this is especially critical if video editing isn't your thing, or you simply don't have the time to get it done. Then, as your business grows, you can start to include more bells and whistles, like hiring a more pro videographer and editor, adding relevant B-roll, and having on-screen text and animations to land your most important stats and points. Just remember that you don't need to have all the bells and all the whistles to get the sales that you need to make the impact you want. I've seen way too many people stall out because they were too focused on getting every little thing just right. So start simple and build from there. All right, ready for a huge part of your sales page that so many course creators overlook? I'm talking eye-catching calls to action, or CTA buttons, which is element number 6. The call to action or CTA on your sales page is simply a clear, compelling invitation that urges your potential students to take the next step, enrolling in your course. Now, have you ever browsed an e-commerce site and been compelled to add something to your shopping cart? Think of your CTAs as the add to cart buttons for your online course. Now, most often, you'll see them in button form and in a contrasting color like this one. Notice how our Enroll in EPM CTA is in a color that clearly stands out from the white background. It's also clean and easy to read. Seems pretty simple, right? After all, it's just a button. But spend some time researching the psychology of buy now buttons, and you'll find that there are entire bodies of research dedicated to finding the most optimal form of CTA button to use. Your buttons should use an eye-catching, contrasting color to stand out, Use strong action phrases such as enroll now, join today, claim your spot, unlock access, get instant access, dive in now, master whatever skill today, secure your place, take the first step, accelerate your growth, activate your future, and so on. I would take a look at people you respect in your industry to see what action words and phrases they're using in their CTAs, and this will help inform your own. Okay, you're absolutely crushing this so far. Yeah! Now it's time to get a bit personal. I'm talking about your story, which is the 7th element of your sales page. And you need a story that your visitor can easily connect with. Your story is the perfect opportunity to convey to your prospective customer that you understand their pain point, that you've been there too, and that you finally figured it out, and that life is better now because you figured it out. I love this example from Joseph Michael at Lean Scrivener Fast. His course teaches writers how to use a very handy and powerful software that, as it turns out, is really difficult to figure out how to use properly. Relatable, right? Anyway, he tells a super engaging story of trying to escape the 9-to-5 life to become a full-time writer, his real passion. However, every time he sits down with a creative idea in mind, he wastes precious time fumbling around with Scrivener's functionality as opposed to just writing. So he decided to figure out how to use it and then create a course that solves this problem. His story addresses a major pain point for his audience, the time and headaches required to figure out this software, and lets them know he's discovered the solution so they can live out their dream of being a writer. Yup, that's the power of your story. So make it a primary focus of your sales page. But here's the harsh truth for you. You can't sell a course with just a story and a promise. The proof is in the pudding, right? While it's not completely necessary to give a detailed look at your actual course outline, I do recommend giving them a bird's eye view, which is element number 8. Think of your bird's eye view as a map of your course, so your prospects can see where they are and where they're going and how they're going to get there before they even start their journey. Simply seeing this path will give them the confidence to hit register on your page. When selling online courses, social proof is the secret sauce to getting prospective customers to hit that CTA button. And this is element number 9. With so many review options available to us these days, I'm talking Amazon, Google, Yelp, Trustpilot, Better Business Bureau, people are hesitant to buy without social proof. They will Google you first to determine if you're legit. If your course is already live, this is simple. You want to incentivize testimonials right into your program. For instance, when students graduate from the Experience Product Masterclass, our signature program, they can submit their success story right on the membership site. They don't have to click to another page, no extra steps. We've made it super simple. And because we've made it so simple and we've delivered on the promise of our course to over 7,500 students, we get thousands and thousands of these reviews. And as you build out your online course sales page, include these testimonials. And if you can, include them in specific sections. For instance, we've got testimonials about having an experienced product success coach and about each of our program modules, including landing your profitable product idea and taking your idea to market. Basically, we've built out our sales page with specific testimonials around each and every piece of EPM. Now, if your course is just about to launch, you can still solicit testimonials even if it isn't live yet. And this is where beta testers come in. Reach out to people you already know who trust you and offer them a major discount or special bonuses to take your course before it officially launches. And then ask for testimonials. This may sound intimidating, but having done this before, I can say you'll likely be surprised at the positive responses you receive. Worst case scenario, you'll generally get a message back saying, "I'd really love to, but I'm just too busy at the moment." No biggie, just keep reaching out. Now on to one of the most overlooked aspects of your sales page. I'm talking element number 10, your instructor bio. Here's mine. I started my career as an artist who was told by my father that I had no marketable skills. I figured out how to build a high 7-figure business anyway and have shown over 15,000 students how to succeed online, many of whom also felt like they had no marketable skills or were told they couldn't do it. Pretty powerful, right? And relatable. That's my bio. Here's the thing, your prospective customer needs to know that you're the right person to help them solve this pain point they're seeking help with. Luckily, all you need is a short paragraph to make that connection. Next up, you'll want to outline any bonuses that are included when they sign up. This is element number 11. In addition to the value your prospective customer will receive described in your course outline or bird's eye view, bonuses are an excellent way to sweeten the deal with other valuable related resources. Now, you want to use your bonuses to address key objections or potential gaps in your core product that people seem to be worried about. For instance, on our live workshops, we offer a fast action bonus, the audience building mega bundle. They can only get live on the line. Now, our audience loves this because it addresses a common concern: how to use social media to grow their audience and generate sales for their online course. Now, if you're stuck on what to create as a bonus or an entire bonus stack, take a look at a training you already delivered to another group. Or maybe you've got a related blog post that you could turn into a handy guide. Or maybe you can provide a free 30-minute live one-on-one coaching call. Whatever it is, make sure your bonus is highly relevant to your target audience and will help them in their journey with you. Now, before we even mention price, which is coming up next, let's go ahead and put to rest any of those nagging concerns and questions that might have arisen from reading this far down the page. In FAQ, or frequently asked questions section, is a perfect place to do this in a conversational format that's upbeat, friendly, and reassuring. This is element number 12 on your sales page. So think about what the top 10 questions or objections might be for your specific course. Sure, there are some questions that are common across all courses, such as, do you offer refunds if I'm not happy? But you want to think through what objections might be unique to your niche, to your content, or to the promise or transformation that you deliver, and address those in this section. Do I need special software for this video editing course? Will this dog training course work for my chihuahua? Is this public speaking course going to require me to make a speech? Frame your responses honestly, yet positively, and with reassurance that you know they'll be happy with the decision to buy your course. All right, you've answered those burning questions and displayed a bonus or even a bonus stack to sweeten the deal. Now it's time for the price reveal, which is the lucky 13th element on your sales page. Now, when it comes to displaying the price on your sales page, there are several ways you can do this. Choose the one that feels most comfortable for you. You can tie the bonuses in with your online course so you display everything they're getting when they sign up, including the value of each bonus, like we do here on our page. This is a great way to showcase the immense value you're offering in one nifty box. Another technique is to display the price after your prospect clicks on the CTA. Because if you've done a great job with your sales page, showcasing the tremendous value your course offers, the price reveal acts as sort of a magic trick. Ta-da! You get all of this for such a bargain. Boom! All right, there you have it. The 13 elements that you need to craft a sales page for your online course, or really any product or program that turns lurkers into buyers.
I discovered something called promo code.
Let's do a quick rundown before we go. First, you have to define your audience because you can't craft a sales page that converts if you don't know who you're selling to. Then, you need a headline that grabs their attention, followed by a subhead that keeps them reading. While a hero image is optional, it can give your sales page that extra spark, as can adding a sales video. This is a great way to build a personal connection and showcase the value in your course. Then you need a CTA that urges your prospects to enroll, followed by a personal and relatable story that speaks to the problem your course solves, and then give them a bird's eye view so they know what to expect when they take your course. But all these elements won't lead to much if you don't include a dash of social proof, building your credibility and the critical trust factor. And then you've got the magic of your instructor bio, followed by an FAQ, or frequently asked questions section that answers the most common questions holding people back from signing up. And then you might consider adding a bonus for signing up, or even an entire bonus stack. And this is a great way to address any objections or potential gaps in your course that people seem to be worried about. Finally, you've got your price, which you can choose to reveal right on the page or only after they click on your CTA. So there you have it, a breakdown of the 13 key elements to crafting a sales page that'll convert visitors into students for your online course. Remember, you never get a second chance to make a first impression. So really make it count with your sales page. All right, I get that 13 elements can feel overwhelming, which is why I want to leave you with this one piece of advice. Focus on nailing your headline and subheadline before you get sidetracked on all the other elements. Because if you don't nail these two things, really nothing else on your page will matter. And keep in mind that you have something that no one else has: your unique knowledge, skills, and experience. So work on making sure that comes across clearly in your sales page. You got this. And if you like this video, be sure to like, subscribe, and share with your friends. I appreciate it so much. And if you want to keep learning and keep growing, I've got 2 more videos for you. First up is my video with the 5 key trends and opportunities in the online course world, so you can create a course that sells now and well into the future. Then you'll want to check out my video where I quickly give you the fastest, easiest, and most effective way to sell your online course before you even create it. And this is the same technique that I've taught to thousands of my students. So check those both out and then go out there and live your message.